Hey, it's April from Epaulet, and this is a quick video guide on how to obtain the measurements for a perfectly fitted epaulet custom shirt. So first off, you want to begin with a shirt that you already own, which fits you pretty well. And from there, we just need to take 7 basic measurements. You're going to need a measuring tape, or you can also use a long ruler. But these fabric measuring tapes are the best. First off, we're going to do the chest. And for many shirts, this is the most important measurement. So you're going to measure from one armpit seam to the other and start about 1 inch below the armpit seam. Taking the tape all the way across, and for this particular shirt, the chest measurement here is 22 inches. Next up is the sleeve measurement. For this, you want to start at the shoulder seam, place your tape here, and run this all the way down to the edge of the cuff. This is 25.5 inches for the sleeve. Next is going to be the yoke. You flip the camera over. The yoke is your shoulder measurement. So starting from one shoulder seam, you run this straight across all the way to the other. And this yoke measurement is 17.5 inches. Next is the length. Laying the shirt totally flat. You want to begin up here at the this kind of seam where the collar attaches to the base of the shirt, and take this all the way down to the end of the tail, and this measures 29.5 inches. Next is the waist. The waist is the second button from the bottom. Do it this way. Second button from the bottom. And you're just going to measure this all the way across to get 19.25 inches. After that, we've got 2 flat measurements. So for the collar, undo the first couple buttons. Lay this across. And for the collar, you want to measure from this point, which is kind of this little ball of thread where the button attaches to the shirt, all the way to the center of the buttonhole. So taking this across, starting here, we're measuring 16.5 inches for the collar. The very last measurement is the cuff. So just like you did with the collar, unbutton it enough so that it can be laid flat, and then measure from halfway through the cuff buttonhole to the little ball of thread where the cuff is attached. And we're getting 9 inches here. And that's about it. All of these measurements can be varied to different degrees for your custom shirts. So for example, the cuffs can move in 1/4 inch increments, and they can be adjusted independently. You can have the left cuff be a little bit larger than the right cuff, which is typical to give some room for a watch. Sleeve length can also vary in 1/4 inch increments, and this can be done independently with different lengths for the left and the right sleeve. The collar can be done in 1/4 inch increments. The yoke in the back can be done in 1/2 inch increments, and the chest, waist, and the body length can all be done in 1 inch increments. So using this kind of precise mixture of measurements, we will be able to craft you a perfectly fitted custom shirt. Thank you so much for watching.